What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? So I do this pretty much every year, or at least I have for the last 2 seasons, and I'm going to be drafting my fantasy basketball team for the 2021-2022 season today. So I have the 4th overall pick. I'm going to be going through everything in a little bit. If you guys do enjoy these videos, feel free to drop a thumbs up, and if this video gets over 1,000 likes, I will react to your guys' fantasy basketball teams this season. Okay, so like I said, we have the 4th pick in the draft. I don't know who I want to target first. It is for categories, so I think Jokic is actually the first ranked player on ESPN's list. That's actually kind of shocking. Giannis is 2, Luka is 3, and Harden is 4. I mean, without Kyrie Irving, James Harden is probably a fantastic pick. Cat is great, just at 5, I guess that's like him and Beal. It's all about those offensive numbers, that usage rate. But Luka, I would take Luka first overall. I mean, I guess Jokic gives you a little bit better field goal percentage than Luka does, and Jokic can also give you rebounds and assists like Luka does as well, and also a little bit less turnover. So I guess that's why Jokic is first. And then Giannis is obviously going to be giving you rebounds, assists, points, and a great field goal percentage as well. It's just you're going to get a little bit more maybe steals, or excuse me, I guess really assists out of Jokic and Doncic. So I'm at 4, so I think I'm actually going to take one of the top 4 guys, as you can see. Jokic, Giannis, Luka, or Harden, whoever falls to me at 4. And then in the second round, I guess I'm also going to have pick 17 around there, as it mentioned. So I am looking possibly at Embiid. I think he's due for a massive season without, or even with Ben Simmons. But I think like Embiid is due for a massive year. Trae Young is somebody I would love to take there as well at 17, as you can kind of see the positions over on there on the left and how I'm going to round out my team. Even Donovan Mitchell, I would like a lot. AD, Randall, okay, yeah, Randall. LaMelo is kind of high at 24. Like, is he going to be better than some of the other guys behind him, like Russell Westbrook? I don't know. Obviously, he's going to have a higher role. I don't know, though. I don't know. So, number 1 was Jokic. Number 2, or excuse me, yeah, number 1 was Jokic. Number 2 was Giannis. Number 3 was Luka. I think Harden is still going to be in that MVP case, that MVP scenario, that conversation, especially with no Kyrie Irving. Now, Damian Lillard could also be a pick here, but I think I'm going to go with James Harden. All right, so we got James Harden there. He could play the shooting guard or the point guard, or obviously one of the guard spots. Of course, my connection is just not helping out, or helping me out at all right now. All right, so yeah, like at pick 17, like Trae Young, Fred VanVleet is ranked really high. I mean, like I feel like the difference between Young and VanVleet is so significant, where I just would love Trae Young a lot more than Fred VanVleet in fantasy this year. Okay, so we're about to pick once again, and Zion Williamson is still on the board. I've been having some internet issues, so I really can't see who the last picks were, but you can kind of see who's been off the board and who isn't. And then, so I'm going to be up in 2 picks, and I think 2 guys that I absolutely love here are De'Aaron Fox and Zion Williamson. As you can see, Trae Young went, which is annoying because I would have loved Trae Young. I think just having him and James Harden would have made me stacked. But I guess the thing with Zion is he's out the first 2 weeks, so I have to decide if I'm willing to risk it, and I don't know if I am. So I think I'm going to, oh, wow, Donovan Mitchell just goes, okay. Who do I go here? Randall? Do I go my, Fox I feel like is due for a big year in Sacramento. Sabonis, oh man. I like Fox. LeBron is there, but I feel like LeBron, like, he had that injury last year. I just can't see him being hurt again, but obviously with Russell Westbrook, is his numbers going to diminish? Wow, I really have to make a decision. Anthony Davis is there, Julius Randle. A couple guys I like, but I do pick quickly in the turnaround, and I would love to get Devin Booker in the turnaround. So you know what? I'm going to snag LeBron here. I'm going to go for the star power name. Yeah, I'm going to go for LeBron over De'Aaron Fox, and it's not going to let me draft him. What is going on? I had this on my phone just in case. And boom, okay. I got LeBron because my connection has been annoying. So yeah, I just got to reconnect, but I got LeBron on the app. I have it on both just in case that happens, which is just so annoying. So like I said, I'm up pretty quickly here in the 3rd round. I pick in 4 picks on the swing around. So I'd like to go, I don't know, I'd like to get a forward, I guess. Centers, like Bam is a nice option because Bam can get me assists as well, which is actually amazing for categories because he's gonna give me blocks, he's gonna give me steals, he's gonna give me rebounds. Now my team, like if I'm adding Bam, obviously him and LeBron aren't great for 3-point percentage, and I could play LeBron, look at this, I can play LeBron, he's eligible at the 4, and he's eligible at the 1 as well. So I have just kind of flexibility with what I want to do. Clint Capella, I had him last year. He was an absolute stud. So I will think about Bam, Devin Booker is still there, which means I can go, I would have Harden, Booker, and LeBron. That is very good. As Rudy Gobert just goes, yeah, you know, he's getting you blocks, he's getting you rebounds, he's getting you field goal percentage. That's a nice pick. So I don't know, do I want to go Randall? Because Randall has such a high volume role where he's giving me points, rebounds, assists, solid 3-point percentage, and he's not giving me a lot of defensive statistics and steals and blocks, and he's gonna not be great for turnovers. So I gotta figure that out. Do I want Randall or do I want Bam? Fred VanVleet is ranked 18th on ESPN. I feel like that's just a little bit high. So yeah, I think it's like, I don't know, LaMelo's a nice option. Sabonis, because is Sabonis a little bit better than Randall because he'll at least give me steals and maybe be a little bit more efficient. As Shea goes, wow, oh, this is tough. Wait, did Booker go? Oh, did Booker just go and I missed it? Oh, I guess Devin Booker went because I do not see Devin Booker anymore and I am on the clock. Yep, Devin Booker is off the board. Zach LaVine, that's a nice pick. So I'm either going to go Sabonis or Randall. And you know what? I want a Knick. I'm going to be watching every Knick game this year. I would like to root for a Knick as the year goes along. So I'm going to be taking Julius Randle here in the 3rd round. And hey, it actually worked. It didn't glitch out on me. So right now we have Harden, LeBron, and Randall. So Bam, I would love for him to fall. Actually, no, Bam just went as a spoke. So, do I want to wait on center? Or do I want to, like, DeAndre Ayton, I don't know what's going on with him in Phoenix. I don't think he's going to hold out. I mean, like, there's Kristaps down here. There's Miles Turner. I don't really like Turner. I'd prefer probably Jared Allen. So if Clint Capella is there, I think I'm going to go Capella. Come on, Capella. Please make it to me, Clint. Because Clint gets you rebounds. He gets you blocks. He does, he goes. Do I take Christian Wood? I don't know. Christian Wood will give me rebounds. A little bit more than I think. All right, so I do have 40 seconds to make up my mind here. Do I want Christian Wood? Ben Simmons, normally I would take, but I don't know what's going on with him, so I don't want to take him. But you know what? I'm going to go somebody. I'm not going to take Christian Wood. I'm going to take somebody that I think is going to have a breakout year and might be a sneaky dark horse most improved candidate, and that is Ja Morant of the Memphis Grizzlies. Yeah, so I have Ja, Harden, LeBron, and Randall. This is a 10-team league. So it's a little bit better than if you run a 12-team league and maybe a little bit worse than if you run an 8-team league. So after Ja went to Tobias Harris, Chris Middleton, I don't think Christian Wood falls to me in the next round, as he just goes. So, centers. I might as well just wait, right? Damn, Zach LaVine just went. I was going to probably take LaVine. That's tough. Yeah, the centers are kind of bleak, so I might wait. Or do I just take Kristaps Porzingis right now? Not great with rebounds, but at least Harden's giving me rebounds and LeBron as well. So I think I might go. I also think Time Lord is due for a big year as well. And then I can maybe land like Mitchell Rob. I mean, that's not great. I only need one center really on the team, but I guess a backup just in case an injury-prone player like Kristaps Porzingis does get hurt. I wish Pascal Siakam was somehow center eligible. There's Anthony Edwards. Damn. I don't really need to reach on a center. And Kristaps is ranked a little bit lower. Did he just go? No, Kristaps is still ranked a little bit lower. What is he actually? Kristaps is ranked. All right, I hate the ESPN app. It literally just skipped over my pick. It would I don't know if it put me on auto pick, but it glitched out. And it took Lonzo Ball for me. I mean, he's going to give me points. He's going to give me assists. He's going to give me rebounds. But I would have preferred Brandon Ingram over him. I would have preferred Pascal Siakam over him. Oh, my goodness. That is annoying. McCollum went after LeVert, Sexton. I would have really preferred Sexton. This is just very annoying. Like, I really don't get why ESPN is just screwing me over. ESPN doesn't want to see me succeed. I don't know if I want to take Cade. That Lonzo pick just because there's definitely a drop-off in player talent right now. I mean, I like Brogdon. Brogdon's good enough. Yeah, I actually like Brogdon maybe with my... No, I like Siakam with my next pick. But I don't think he's going to fall to me because I still pick... Yeah, I pick him like 6 picks, so no way he falls. So I think I'm going to look at... Here just went Montrezl Harrell. Nurkic goes. Siakam goes. There's my pick. Draymond goes. And then Jakob Poeltl goes. Okay, so a lot of the top guys just go. I am on the clock. I do need a center. Do I take Time Lord? I like Kyle Lowry as well. I like Cade Cunningham. I like Malcolm Brogdon. I think I can actually land Malcolm Brogdon or even D'Angelo Russell with my next pick. I think Anunoby's due for a breakout year. So I'm going to go Robert Williams because I could use his rebound. KP. Should I just take KP in the next round? You know, I might do that. But Garland is there. You know what? I'm going to take... I might take Halliburton. Oh, but I took Lonzo. Okay, I got to make a decision quickly. I'm going to go Malcolm Brogdon. I'm going to take Malcolm Brogdon. Please work. Okay, thank you. So I take another guard because I have Ja, Harden, LeBron, Brogdon, and Lonzo. So I don't really need to touch another point guard. I think I'm going to go with, guess KP next. I do need a center, and I didn't take Time Lord. But then, like, I don't know. I think, like, Darius Garland is due for a breakout year, and he's not going to make it to me in the 8th round because I pick in 2 picks, but then I don't pick for another, like, 20 after that, or no, like 12 after that. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna go. I actually might go Jared Allen over KP. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go Jared Allen over KP as long as my game doesn't glitch out. Let me just like cue Jared Allen just in case. So I'm on the clock. 1 second. Let me draft Jared Allen with ease. Okay. So that is my team right there on the left. I like it. I like it for 10 teams. I think 2K, it's usually 2K screwed me over, but ESPN kind of screwed me over and auto-glitched me Lonzo Ball. I guess there's something up with my internet, my bandwidth right now. I don't know, and it just literally like kicked me out, brought me back in, and auto-picked my player, which sucks because it was like my 5th round pick. But I guess that could be worse because like I remember last year, DeLon Wright was ranked like 55th, and one of my friends got him on auto-pick, so that could suck. John Collins went in the 6th round. That is a nice pick as well. So like I know I like categories specifically better than just kind of head to head, just because you can strategize on what you need. Do you need 3-point shooting? Do you need rebounds? Do you need blocks? Do you need steals? Stuff like that, kind of better than maybe just points, like fantasy football goes. So I kind of strategize. Do I need to get, okay, like who are my rebounders on this team right now? Like I know Harden, LeBron, Randall, Allen are getting me rebounds. Lonzo as well. And then Moran and Brogdon aren't bad for guards. I know my 3-point shooting is lacking a little bit, so I think I might target a 3-point shooter next. D'Angelo Russell would be nice, but he just went. Do I trust RJ Barrett? Jaren Jackson Jr. is there. Eric Bledsoe is ranked 88th. I would not even want to touch him. I wouldn't even want to touch him. Jalen Green is there. No, I want Garland. Oh, another guard. I can't take another guard right now. Like a point guard. I could take a shooting guard because I only have 2 guys that are shooting guard eligible. Do I take Jalen Green? Mike Conley? No, I'm going to actually go Jaren Jackson Jr. because he's going to give me 3-point shooting. No! Don't glitch me out. Don't glitch me out. Come on, let me bring up the app. Let me bring up the app. No. Please take Jaren Jackson Jr. for me. It's going to auto-pick Isaiah Stewart. Wow, I am getting screwed over here. What is going on? Oh my God. Who did it take? It took Isaiah Stewart. It took Isaiah Stewart on the left. Well, that is unfortunate. All right, I'm up at 2 picks in. Jaren Jackson Jr. just goes. So I'm literally just like, this sucks. Do I take Kyrie down here and take a flyer on him? I think I'm going to take Jalen Green next. I mean, I got another big in Isaiah Stewart. I just like Jaren Jackson Jr.'s 3-point shooting ability, and which I needed because I don't have a lot of 3-point shooters on the team. It's not great. Not great. All right, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm fine. It could be a lot worse. Lonzo and Stewart are all right. Stewart's just really my backup center in case somebody gets hurt, and it's going to glitch out on me again. Stop. Stop it! I think it glitched out on me. This is so annoying. Alright, I have a player queued up, Keldon Johnson, so it doesn't happen again. So I'm finally on the clock, and I can't believe it got me PJ Washington. I'm getting screwed. There was like 10 other players that I would want over PJ Washington. So I'm taking Keldon Johnson here. I'm fine with, like, I'm really happy with Keldon Johnson. I'm just kind of pissed off that just happened. Wow, Gordon Hayward is ranked kind of low. Yeah, I'm definitely going Gordon Hayward next. Because Gordon Hayward's going to give me points, rebounds, and assists, and a little bit of steals too. And you know what? Not the worst efficiency in the world. And he's going to get to the foul line, which I also love. So I am up in 2 picks, and I don't think he's going to go, but he might. Maybe I'm hoping like Scotty Barnes goes in front of him. Sadiq Bey is also a good pick, but I like Gordon Hayward here, even though he is injury prone. So it goes Mitchell Robinson, then it goes Scotty Barnes. So my next pick here is going to be Gordon Hayward. So this is my team on my left here. I got 2 more picks. I just hate the PJ Washington selection. I just hate that he's on my team right now. And look who I got up in the queue. Klay Thompson. I'm perfectly fine putting him on the IR slot in which I have, and he's just, and then I'm gonna like pick up, oh, I like Tyler Hero this year as well. Kevin Porter Jr., wow, there's some like good talent down here. Dylan Brooks, Seth Curry, Markelle Fultz, Patrick Williams, well, he's gonna be hurt, but yeah, like I love Tyler Hero's value at 136. I love Klay Thompson's value at 129. I love Kevin Porter Jr.'s value at 134. I think that's a great pick, that you should really look to draft him in your leagues that late, because he's going to get such a high volume role. And that's what I like about everybody on my team but Stewart and Washington, and those were auto picks. And I'm fine with Lonzo Ball's auto pick, even though I think like Jaylen Brown was there and I would have preferred him. But yeah, like everybody on my team is going to get the rock, and they're going to take probably, maybe everybody but Lonzo and Washington and Stewart, top 3 shots on their team. Like everyone's going to be taking shots. Ja's going to be the #1 scorer. Harden's going to be the #2. LeBron might be #1 or 2. Randall's going to be #1. I mean, Allen's not, but Allen's going to give me everything else. Did it auto-pick me? Oh, no. It gave me Klay Thompson. Good. It gave me Klay Thompson. And then finally, I'm going to go probably Kevin Porter Jr. next. Unless Tower Hero is here, but I don't see Hero. Yeah, I think Hero got selected. So I'm going to go Kevin Porter Jr. next. But yeah, like Gordon Hayward is going to be a top scoring option on the team. Same with Malcolm Brogdon. I got guys that can score. I got guys that can rebound. I got guys that can facilitate, play defense. I just hate the PJ Washington auto pick, but it wasn't my fault. It's literally, I guess, my connection, and ESPN is just kind of screwing me over right now. And yeah, I'm definitely going Kevin Porter Jr. next. So I have completed my team. Okay, so you can see my team right here. We got James Harden, LeBron, Randall Ja, Lonzo Brogdon, Allen Stewart, Washington, Johnson, Hayward, Clay, and Porter Jr. Was Lonzo? Yeah, he was my 5th round pick. I don't know. So I love my top 4. I actually love it so much because I think like LeBron will play at least 60 games this year. Harden without Kyrie is going to get such an expanded role. Ja Morant, I think, could have a breakout year. Randall, it looked like in the preseason that last year was possibly not a fluke, and he's just going to be just fine and still the Knicks #1. Lonzo and Brogdon are going to give me points, rebounds, assists, steals. Allen is going to give me a little points, not really, but rebounds and blocks is what I need. Same with Stewart. I'm probably going to look to trade PJ Washington right away. I think Keldon Johnson and Kevin Porter Jr., they're 2 guys that I made on the second channel that I think they were my breakout 10 players that I think will break out next year list. So that's why I got them on my team. I think Gordon Hayward, that value very late is nice. He is injury prone, so I will have to deal with that. But when he's healthy, he might get a higher usage rate than LaMelo Ball this year. Yeah, so I like that. And then Klay Thompson, it'll be a nice addition for my 3-point shooting, which desperately needs help once he comes back around Christmas. So yeah, that's good for me. Thank you for watching. Drop a like if you did enjoy. Let me know what you think of my team down below. Rate it out of 10. And then also, if this video gets over 1,000 likes, I will react to your guys' fantasy basketball team. So just make sure you're following me on Twitter. Link to that is in the description as well. And that's where I'll tweet out asking you guys for those team pictures. So yeah, thank you for watching. I love you guys. Hope you have a good season. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.